Okay, this is a very unprofessional video. There's a cello lesson going on in the background, and Adam is in a very excited game with a bunch of his friends online. So there's going to be interruptions. I'm going to try to do this without editing because I don't know how yet. I haven't sat down to learn that yet. So what we're going to talk about today is the garlic press. I have never had a garlic press that I liked. And then I actually asked on Facebook, and everybody said, Pampered Chef, Pampered Chef, Pampered Chef, and then somebody gave it to me. And it has been amazing. So, usually, see what small ones, my strength ain't good right now. Usually, when all the ones I've had before, they leave these little, little pieces of garlic. I don't feel like they get the garlic out of anything. So this one, that's not a small one, but we'll try it. So I've already done one test here. So I'm doing it in this little jar, and I'm squeezing it, and there's so much garlic coming out of it. And we grow this garlic. I think this one's starting to sprout a little bit. So I pushed it. It seems not very different from the other ones, but it just does it better. And so, of course, you don't have to peel it when you use a garlic press. So I pull out the peel, and all the other ones that I've had, I pull it out and have little pieces sticking out of the garlic. And, here's the peel. There's nothing on that. And there's hardly any garlic. There's a little bit, but there's hardly any garlic left on there. I don't know if you can tell that. And usually in the past I've had, there was so much I felt like I wasn't getting all my garlic clove, and garlic's precious to me even though I grow it. Anyway, and then so you can get, I'm getting a little bit of the rest of it out. There's a little bit stuck here. And one thing different, I think these holes are sharper than the ones I had before. And this is different. It's not fixed. It's movable, and I wonder if that plays a part. I never took physics, so I don't know how that stuff works. And the little thing is separate to clean it. And, whoa. So you just stick that in the holes. And see, I don't know if you can see, there's hardly even any in the holes. Just a little tiny bit. I'm just going to scrape that out. So I feel like I get almost all the garlic with this one. And to me, that's worth it. So, there it is pressed. That's actually 2 cloves because I did one before. And this little thing fits in the handle. This little cleaner thing just fits in the handle like that. And if you lose it, you can buy another one. So what I'm going to teach you how to do with garlic today is I'm going to teach you how to do a garlic poultice. So, a poultice, a medicinal thing. And so garlic is an amazing plant. It's antibacterial, it's antifungal, it's antiviral. It kills mold and yeast and all kinds of stuff. It's, if you take garlic, it's supposed to be good for blood pressure, cholesterol. I've even heard that's good for diabetes, and I need to try that. I'm doing a garlic tincture that I made right now with that, but to help with some candida problems. But the benefit of a poultice is you apply it to the skin, and your skin absorbs 60% of what goes in it. So you take the poultice, you can put it on your chest, it'll clear congestion, help with colds, or you can do it just to get garlic in your system without ingesting it, say if you have digestive problems. And then, and you can put it on wounds and insect bites and rashes, all kinds of things like that. So if you put it, best places, for just systemic kind of medicine is to put it on the bottom of your feet. Because the bottom of feet really absorb things into your bloodstream, and it goes kind of right there because there's a lot of nerve endings and things like that, or veins and things. I don't know exactly. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV, but I do know some things. So anyway, so to make a poultice, I got cheesecloth here, the kind you buy at the grocery store. That's pretty, but you can use any kind of thin cloth. You can use like a part of a tea towel or some muslin. Probably best to do a natural, 100% cotton or linen. Flannel works as well. And you take the garlic, and I'm doing this is a small one. You can make it a lot bigger, and I'm probably using too much garlic for it. But I have stepped on a piece of wood that went through my shoe and gave me wounds between my toes. And I'm going to use it for that. And you spread it out. You spread it out on there. So and then you just fold it like a burrito, maybe fold the ends or whatever. And then you dip it in warm water for a couple of seconds. And then, and then you apply it. And you can just apply it for, a minute or two. And then give your body a rest and either like take it off for a minute or move it to another location. A lot of people recommend putting some oil over where you're placing it. So like maybe some coconut oil or olive oil, and those have medicinal properties too. And just, and just apply it. Your wrist is another good place because there's a lot of activity there. And just apply it. And for a minute or two for adults, maybe just less than a minute for a kid. And then when it cools off, you can put, just dip it in the water again to warm it back up and put it there. Or you can put a hot water bottle or something over the top of it. Now, I'm gonna link an article in the comments so you don't have to remember all this. In that article, she only does it for 1 or 2 minutes, but some recommend for doing it half an hour or even overnight. Now, I used to put some in Adam's sock when he was little, when he was sick. And I would leave it overnight. Of course, his socks usually came off while he was sleeping. And so I would leave it overnight, or for whatever. It never bothered him as long as there's some fabric protecting, the skin. It's not directly on the skin. And, one of Gary's coworkers used to call it, garlic Russian penicillin. So there's a lot of benefits, and this is a way to get the garlic in your system without actually, ingesting it, and it does go in, and it's pretty simple. And let's see, did I forget something? Yeah, I'm just doing this off the cuff, so, I'm not off the cuff, I kind of wrote things down, but anyway, and if there's sensitivity, you can just, put it on for less time, or put some kind of barrier, either fabric or oil. I'm kind of beginning learning herbal things. I've been making tinctures and trying to grow herbs and things, and get weeds out of the backyard and see what their benefits are. So I'm just kind of getting started, and so I'm not expert. But if you're interested in that kind of thing, this is kind of one of the basic books. It's Rosemary Gladstar's Medicinal Herbs, A Beginner's Guide. So if any of you are interested in that, you can talk to me more. I've got some knowledge. So anyway, the garlic press, I've had several, and just like with a lot of Pampered Chef products, I had over and over and over again and never was satisfied until I got the Pampered Chef product. So that's the garlic press, and that's the first video. And I don't know if I'll do videos for everything, but I got about 7 products, and I'm going to try to give recipes or something and how to use it. So, all right, thanks a lot. Bye.